It's a big splooper. What have you done? I made a bit of a flood. I may have underestimated how much water there was going to be. Honestly, I may have made an accident. Looks like I've got some water deletion going on as well. When you get this sort of swirling effect and the overhang, it normally means you're deleting water. But it's fine. Lovely. Now my Pacus are free. Let's see if they can flip-flobble their way down here. Paisakos, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Alright, so this is going to make a lot of carbon dioxide hopefully find its way down there as well now, because this is all carbon dioxide. So we'll dig all this out a little bit once this water's fallen down. And that'll be nice. And then we can drop all these tanks and stuff down here as well, all these little pools of water. Because I do want to get all this slime biome and stuff dug out, because we're down to 118 tons of slime. There's probably another 200 or 300 tons on the map. So I'd like to get it all dug out, and then we've got infinite mushrooms then forever. So that is the plan. Right, let's get another cargo bay, and then the last thing we need is our capsule and a gantry. And I might need to do a ladder outside. I don't know how I'm going to do my gantries. I don't think I'm even going to have enough space, honestly. So yeah, I might need to have like my access outside, if you know what I mean. So that's going to be like there, isn't it? Ooh. Don't know if I can build over the rocket. I don't know how these actually work. We will see. We will soon see. Meanwhile, how's this going? Seems to be warming up a little bit. So what I'm now going to do is expand on this, I think. This can be my oxygen and hydrogen supply for this thing, rather than using the hydrogen of the base. Because I don't know how much we've used, but this has gone down about 400 kilos, so all of that is currently in liquid form in here. So what I'll probably do is rejig this a little bit. And connect this up. Instead of making stupid oxylite that we don't really need anymore, I'll connect the oxygen pipe up to here. Still pumping polluted oxygen, but we'll connect the oxygen pipe up as well as like a top-up pipe, if you like, and hydrogen too. So let's run this down here. Yeah, whilst we've got these derpy ladders in, let's get this done. So I don't want to insulate this. Oh, I should probably insulate this because it's going to be a hot bitch otherwise. I'll just do it with the igneous though. And you're going to bridge to there, you're going to bridge from there. So that can be igneous piping for my stuff. I probably need to rip out a couple of these tiles, don't I? Which is a little bit annoying. Is the water deletion a bug? Yeah, it's been in the game ever since I can remember, really. It happens when three tiles are trying to occupy a space that's filled with gas, and the gas can't be deleted, and the water has nowhere technically to go, although it thinks it can fall there. So it ends up deleting a bit of liquid. It's not a problem. You just end up losing a bit of water. But it's fine. Look at all this mess down here now. Lovely. Some of our Pacus have found their way home, but the rest of them are probably flopping around at the top. Oh yeah, these'll I like the little desperate look on the face, like they're huddled in a single tile pool of water. There's 0 kilos of polluted water here apparently. So we'll get all these mopped up and they can find their way home. Should really mop all this crap as well, really. Get all this done with like a 7. And then once we rip all this out, the water can fall down here a bit better then, because all this ice needs to melt and stuff. So Lots of stuff still to do. Alright. So I think this should be my only priority 9 thing. These can all be done with an 8. This can be done with a 7. This isn't mad important at the moment. And this can all be done with a 6. What I'll probably end up doing with a lot of these random little bits and bobs, I'll just do it like a priority 9 sweep every now and again. And just get it done quickly. Son of a bitch. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Nice. One of our chefs has leveled up, I think. Inmate 1. Come and learn to farm. And our chefs can be leveled up. So that's 6 and 5. Beautiful. The minimum fuel required for 20 kilometers is 777 kilos. Oh, okay. Is that right? Do they bring fuel back that isn't actually used? Let's put 800 in. 800 gets us 21,000 meters, so we'll do that. Yeah, do they bring back surplus fuel, or is it just lost? I've never actually watched to see what happens. Yeah, let's get the capsule built now. It's weird that the command capsule only costs a little bit, really. Yeah, so you're going to go like there. Oh, I can't just squeeze a ladder in. If I put this gantry there, so one tile further over than we've normally done, will the base of the gantry get wrecked by the rocket, or will it be okay? I wonder. Because I'd like to put some ladders in down here. Oh, hey lady. I'm building an hydrogen rocket. It's a big boy.
Do you want dumplings in the stew?
That's why I left so much water in it. I left the suet on the side. Huh? Recipes on the pack, dead easy. It's flour, water and suet, basically a bit of salt and pepper. You can put, if you want to do paprika, you can put a bit of paprika in the dumplings as well. All the fuel is used, right, okay. When you dig out a big area and fill it with 20 deodorizer and 20 cycles later it's all clean oxygen, it's a nice feeling, isn't it? The engine is wider than the other modules. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's going to smash the gantry, isn't it? I'm going to have to do it against the wall, I think. So I've got a 2-tile gap, so I might have to do it against the wall here. And then do my ladder up the outside. It's going to be a little bit derpy, but I think it's okay. So we'll knock you out. And then we'll have a couple of bunker tiles above there. That should make sense, shouldn't it? Can you show me your water use? Probably toilets to electrolyzers. But do you run out of water for the electrolyzers? Silent one, I've got 3 steam vents, so I've got 3 of these steam vents that are giving me my water. I am actually losing water ever so slowly. But I've got plenty of water backed up in this overpressurized tank, so I don't really worry about water usage all that much. So yeah, I've got three steam vents that are sort of working for me. This one's next dormant in 9 cycles. This one's probably about the same, I think. Oh no, this one's dormant in 60 cycles. This one's only just come online. And then I've got one in the bottom right as well down here. This one's active as well at the moment, so yeah. Fine. I'm finding my electrolyzer just flushing water out of your res. I mean, what are you doing with all your oxygen and your hydrogen? It won't even smash the gantry, it just won't take off. Ah, okay. I think it'll be fine where we've got it up here. I think this will be okay. Sorry, baby, can you shut that door too, please, if you don't mind? Thank you. What, sorry?
You know, the bowl that sits in the scales wasn't actually attached to it. It just fucking fell out.
Oh, I see.
Sorry about that.
It's alright. Why do jetpack dudes look so weird after they built something? I honestly don't know. I've had that same question. They pull a weird facial expression. I don't know why. I'm not going to be able to see. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they pull a weird facial expression. Hydrogen's getting stored for power. I mean, you might just not be producing enough water, Silent. I mean, if you don't have steam geysers that are big enough for your colony, you kind of have to play to your means. Do you know what I mean? So if you don't have enough water being generated, then you can't have as many dupes. It's that simple. They want to poop in their jet suit but can't. Or maybe they did poop and it got superheated, Ezekiel. Well, fuck that Atmos suit in particular. Jesus. Jesus. Where should I pull power from this? This isn't going to be running anymore. Oh, bollocks. I think I actually need to move this slightly. So I've not got room to put another transformer on the circuit. Piss. I've moved this wire twice already. I think I need to move it again. I'll show you why now. I don't have much tungsten. I think it's all been buried. I think all of my tungsten's been buried. Jerks. Jerk rockets. Jerk asteroids even. Bink. Okay, we should start getting some pinch pepper nuts through here soon, which will be good. So I'm going to change you and start making... Is it stuffed berry? Yeah. I'm making you. Do you on like a 5, something, I don't know. Yeah, I've got plenty of gristleberries in here to keep them going, so... Yeah, I think we just found some more tungsten then, so we'll get this rebuilt. And then we are going to need a ladder up here. I can't really deconstruct this wire until they've built it, so we might just be a little bit short on tungsten for now. Which kind of blows. Ugh. Let's just nip this out and hope that... Yeah, we should have plenty if I nip this out. Yeah, I'm going to remove all this actually. And then this circuit here can be used just for our oxygen setup that we're going to use. So. Let's get this removed. Let's get rid of all of this gubbins. GG, how's it going, buddy? What are the temperature plates behind the vents and geysers for? It's just to try and radiate some of the temperature from the pipes to the gas and the steam. Let's just try and give me a bit more temperature change from the pipes themselves. And it balances out the room a little bit as well in terms of heat. That's all really. You don't really need them. You could just do it with just pipes in the room. It doesn't really matter. Depends how big your vents are, really. Oh, come on. Don't be a dick. You actually a bug tile. What a prick. There's so many bugs in this update. I am a little bit disappointed in the amount of bugs that we've got. It is a little bit triggering that we've got so many bugs. I hope we get some more hotfixes before they even think about rolling out a next update. Like, we do need some hotfixes badly, I think. Yeah, the only problem I've got with this, if I put ceramic ladders in here, which I can do no problem. Let's have a look. That looks a little bit wet to me. I put just a little bit more flour in there, just a little bit. And then, yeah, you just roll it into little balls and drop it in, away you go. Doesn't need to be perfect, darling. Yeah, let's bang a few ladders in here. I don't have loads of ceramic left because I've assigned so much to my piping. But then on this side, we'll just use whatever we've got kicking around. And then that can be my dupy access for my astronaut. We'll want a couple of doors in here, but don't need them right now. Wish you could have a meteor turbine. Harnessing incoming meteors and pulls it into and impacts generate power. Like a tectonic turbine. That sounds incredible. I did have an idea. I was chatting to Mex last night. Somebody, I can't remember who it was, somebody pointed out that the rockets essentially output their heat from launch all the way up to space. So obviously the idea from that is that you could potentially set up your rockets down here, launch them at the bottom down here, send it all the way up to space and collect all this heat that's generated along the way. Probably power quite a few turbines off it, but that sounds quite a large build. I probably want to tinker with debug before I attempted it in a normal game. But it sounds like a legit strat. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds like it could be very good. Right, so I'll connect this gantry up to this wire, I think. That is a terrifyingly awesome prospect, yeah. You're seeing that gas duplication glitch in your cool steam guys, and now it's at 200 grams of chlorine, now it's at 700, yeah. They are angry against the sharks' territory issues. You want to see that happen. I think it would be very cool. Maybe it's something we'll do just for derpiness at the end of the colony, maybe. But it's not something I'm going to rush to do anytime soon. I'm short on steel now as it is, so it's not something I'm going to rush to do just yet. What I am going to do is do a few more of these bunker tiles whilst I think on. So I'm going to up the priority on these. Once this ladder's in, by the way, my exosuit dupes can start getting up here and getting some stuff done as well. So at the moment, it's only my jetpack boys. So let's get this ladder done now. And get this ladder done as well. And then all my exosuit dupes can really crack on. I'm going to rip this out in a minute. I'm just not in a rush to do it just yet, because we've got loads of liquid hydrogen and stuff, so we're okay for the moment. That gas duplication glitch could be exploitable. It's not, the rate that it happens is so slow. It's just a pain in the ass. It's not exploitable because you get fuck all gas from it. It's just annoying. I don't think it'd be worth exploiting. It's just a pain in the balls, honestly. It's just a pain right in the balls. I'm going to leave this joint plate here in case I do decide that I want some more, another circuit for gantries on this side or whatever. I'm probably going to end up moving this wire yet again. I probably should have just run it straight over here, but yeah, that would have been smarter, I think. The worst kind of glitch is one that isn't exploitable, yeah. So can you fill the entire length of your launch column with automatic doors to force down all the superheated gas to where you want it? Probably. Yeah, you probably could. You'd have to drywall the whole bastard as well, and Jesus. You'd have to drywall it all first and make sure you didn't lose any of the heat and stuff. But yeah, I was talking to Mex last night. It's an interesting idea, but the problem is you'd have to keep launching rockets to get it to work, and it'd still be a lot of micromanagement. And we were talking last night about stacking rockets, which again is an idea that when the guy came in and mentioned it on stream, that was one of the first things that was said in chat. You know, the idea of having a rocket and then a rocket below it and another rocket below that. But I think the micromanagement needed would be a lot. I think it would be a pain in the ass. Jesus. If you built the column up from magma level upward, would you still need drywall? What do you mean? Well, when the rockets are up, they emit carbon dioxide. It's the carbon dioxide that's got all the heat in it. So I was just saying you'd need drywall so you could contain the carbon dioxide, do you know what I mean, when you're through the vacuum. Because, you know, you could build it all the way up to space level, basically, and then collect all your heat. It's a cool idea, but it's one that I think would take a lot of foreplanning. Because the amount of steel that you'd need, the amount of materials. How tall is the map? 4 seconds per tile. 4 seconds per tile. Don't know what you mean. As in how much heat would be generated? I have no idea. We only need drywall when you're in space, right? Yeah. But the drywall's the cheap bit. It's the steel you'd need that's expensive. Although, I mean, it's just because meteors. Like, most of the meteors you'll notice are coming straight down. That's why when one hits our ladders, it wrecks a lot of the ladders in one hit. When you do this sort of build, meteors either hit the very top or go straight down, just like this one is here. Right? Now, if that one hit our ladders, it would go all the way down. So you kind of do need bunker walls. And I'll probably put another of these two space bits here and there. I mean, we could put another one at the top. That'd probably save us a lot of misery. I'm out of steel at the minute, though. Doesn't meteors generate CO2? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they have a gas trail. Okay. So my tube should have access in a minute. I'll just slap in some basic automation for the gantry, which we'll just do with a tiny bit of tungsten. Tiny bit of tungsten. Just to there. Wrong tile. Oh, did I just put wrong tile? Oh, have I put metal tile up here? Derp. Derp. Cheers, Max. Oh, I don't quite have enough steel. You bastard. You bastard. I've lost some steel somewhere. Lovely. Now, even when ladders are broken, your dupes can still use them, by the way, so I'm not really too bothered about auto-repairing these all the time, so I'll probably turn auto-repair off. It's the same with these over here. The dupes can still hop across these, even though they're broken, so I'll just turn auto-repair off so they don't keep wasting time doing it. Hey, come on, game. Alright. Inmate 8. Become a farmer. Is that all that had leveled up? Yeah, I mustn't have closed this from last time. Lovely. So is this all pumping and primed and going well? Yeah, nice. I might just slap a bridge on this for now, just in case I do pick up the odd packet of water. It can build up in this pipe whilst I'm fanning about doing other stuff. We will need to sweep all this gubbins up, but it's not going to off-gas too much. I think there's surface water on most of this, apart from some of this down here. Yeah. It's a bit of a mess, but it's our mess, and I love it. Okay, so let's get all these pipes going. Let's get this bit finished. I don't really want to repair these, honestly, but I'm out of steel. I've still got a bit of lime. Why aren't they doing this, I wonder? We'll knock off the ceramic, because this is obviously derpy as balls. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, I'd let the hatch numbers drop right down, so I need to keep doing a few wrangles every now and again to get them back up. And then we won't hopefully need to do it for another 20 cycles or something. Ooh, I'm getting quite a bit of lag. Okay, so we'll test this piping out in a second, see what happens. See if we can get these filled up. Bunker tiles look to me like concrete tiles. Yeah, I suppose. They've got that rocky... It looks like, you know, rocky sandstone-y style blocks or something. Or, yeah, as you say, concrete. Slightly irregular, though. You'd normally expect concrete to be like slick lines, wouldn't you? Like some of the artwork, when you look at it, like the artwork for these insulated tiles, somebody has literally just gone, squiggle. Do you know what I mean? When you actually break it down and look at the artwork of an insulated tile, it's just loads of lines. It's like somebody's just doodled it. Ah, jeez. Yeah, I do think they should make it so that the bunker tiles can be built out of other materials than steel. Because the steel grind is just a pain in the ass. It really is a pain in the ass. And the irony is, once we actually get to space and start sending out rockets, we'll be able to collect steel from the asteroids, but by that point we won't need any more steel. So it's kind of it's a little bit backwards to me. But whatever. Oop. Why is this gantry not retracting? Oh, it needs power. Derp. Derp. I need some more tungsten in order to do that, I think. Oh well. Don't think I've got enough tungsten refined. 530. I've got a little bit of wolframite. Oh shit. Must have melted some plastic down here or something. We've got naphtha. Alright. We can get our jetpack boys to get this finished. Oh, yeah, I hope they're not going to put oxylite in here. Yeah, wait and deliver oxylite. I don't want oxylite. No oxylite. No. No oxylite at all. Sorry, Hamster, what have you said? Have you insulted me? Where have you insulted me? You're a doodle. No! No, I'm not! I think tiles look good when they're too thick. They just look crazy. They are just little squiggles. Little squiloogles. I'm not a doodle. 90% of the art in Oni is doodles. Yeah, I know that. I know that's the style, but this is just literally a purple background with a little bit of paler purple and some squiggles. Like, they're literally little loopy squiggles. I've never noticed it before, just how squiggly it is. Oh, shit. It's very squiggly. Okay. I don't think we'll actually need to dig this out. I will need to power that gantry though, because otherwise it'll get melted. Again, it's a big waste of tungsten if I run this over here. I'm now going to run a wire up there, am I? I could just run a normal heavy watt wire, I suppose. I don't think it'll matter too much. We'll run this up here. And just do that. Ah, piss. I have to come in from the bottom. You jerk! What a jerk! Oh. I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be fine. Ah, Jesus. Not entirely squiggly, it still has to be a repeatable pattern. Yeah, I don't think that's too hard though, is it? I don't think that's too hard. A lot of it, if you look, it just tails off before it leaves the tile. Yeah, the only thing that really needs to follow on is the shading. You know, the little clumps of like darker purple and lighter lilac-y colour or whatever. That needs to connect with the next tile, doesn't it? But other than that, you just make an image that's... You just make an image that can replicate. I don't think that's too difficult, is it? Although my brain's starting to hurt, so maybe it is. I was thinking you just make a 4 wide image that you then cut it down the middle, but then I was like, wait, that wouldn't connect. Maybe you just make an image and then flip it outwards. I don't know. I couldn't find that save file yesterday. There's so much going on in your base, I want to reverse engineer it for myself.